If you own a business, the artificial intelligence revolution has a secret that almost no one tells you about. Everyone says you need it. And every week, a new essential tool appears. Do the math. Notion costs $10, Canva costs $13, OpenAI costs $20, Zapier costs $30, Jasper costs $49, and suddenly you're paying $122 a month just for tools. But here's what actually happens. You sign up for a free trial. You feel overwhelmed. You forget to cancel. And you end up paying $400 a month for tools you hardly ever use. These 6 tools may be all your business needs, and they cost less than $70 a month. Stay tuned, and I'll show you how it works. Quick context. At AgentAya, we help SMEs find the right artificial intelligence tools without wasting time or money. From here, you can select your preferred language. And on this side, you can see our complete guide where we analyze each tool to determine which one is best for your business. If you're interested in reading the complete guide, I'll leave the link in the description. We're going to divide this video into 2 parts. First, paid tools, then free tools. Let's start with ChatGPT. It's the foundation of this toolkit. It's basically a subscription to a large language model. That is, artificial intelligence systems such as GPT, Claude, or Gemini. You've probably tried the free version and realized that it's impressive. But the paid version is significantly better. It has more advanced models, faster response times, file and image uploads, and features such as web browsing and data analysis. Let's look at some examples. Here I have a message from a customer who was a little upset about a situation. I asked ChatGPT to give me a professional response to this email, trying to empathize with the customer. In seconds, it gave me a response that would have taken me about 10 minutes to write manually. Now let's look at another case. I asked it to generate different job offer options based on the requirements I gave it. I simply pasted the requirements, and in seconds, it created 3 different versions to post, each one with a different approach, ready to use. In this third case, it acts as a data analyst. I uploaded an Excel file with all my company's information. I asked for bar charts, rankings, analysis, and strategic recommendations. In seconds, it did the work of a complete data analyst. Quite impressive. Now let's talk about content. Normally, when we think about creating content, we think about a graphic designer. But today, there are artificial intelligence tools that can help you create content in minutes. One of the best known is Canva. With Canva, you can create posts for Instagram, any social network, or even presentations for your team. Here are 2 examples. In the first one, I asked Canva's artificial intelligence to create a post for Instagram. We went into Canva and chose the option to create a post. Then we copied a prompt asking for a post to promote a silver bracelet. In seconds, Canva generated a post that was practically ready to publish. I only had to make a few tweaks. We could add animations, photos, videos, graphic elements, or prices. But honestly, I would just add the price and publish it. Now let's look at another case. We asked Canva to create a presentation. We used a prompt with the theme. In this case, a presentation about our history, craftsmanship, and our bracelet catalog. In seconds, Canva generates a complete presentation. We can then modify images, add real data, or change any details. But the foundation is already laid. We can also ask Canva to generate text, images, or suggestions based on what it has already created. Now let's move on to another very common problem. All small businesses have the same problem. Customers communicate through many different channels: email, contact forms, WhatsApp, Instagram, and keeping track of all that can be a nightmare. That's why tools like Tidio exist. Tidio is a customer communication platform. It allows you to manage conversations from multiple channels in one place. It also includes AI-powered chatbots that automatically answer common questions. First, we have to train the chatbot. To do this, we upload our data sources. In my case, I uploaded several pages from my website. This way, the chatbot can answer common questions. Now we test it in English. We ask it a basic question. Then we test its reasoning. It analyzes the tool rankings on our page and gives a recommendation based on that information. Now we'll do the same test in Spanish. From the settings, we change the chat language to Spanish. In my case, Latin American Spanish. Let's try it again. It is important that my database contains information in both English and Spanish. We ask it a basic question. Then we ask for a suggestion. Once again, it responds using information from our ranking. It even includes a link to view the full reviews. We can also view our inbox. There we see open cases, unassigned cases, and resolved conversations. We can see the conversations we used to test the chatbot, and also the customer information. If we mark a conversation as resolved, it is automatically moved to the Resolved Conversations folder. From the main screen, we can also simulate conversations with the chatbot. Now let's talk about reservations and appointments. Coordinating schedules by message can be endless. That's why there are tools that allow you to share a link with your availability. The other person simply chooses the time that suits them. Here are two examples: SimplyBookMe and Setmore. We enter SimplyBookMe. From there, you can see the availability to schedule an appointment. We choose a day, select the time, add our details, and confirm the booking. we automatically receive a confirmation email. Now let's look at Setmore. Both tools work in a very similar way. We share our booking link. The person chooses the date and time that suits them. They fill in their details and confirms the reservation. Let's continue with NotebookLM. It's a free Google tool that works as a research assistant. You can upload PDFs, documents, or website links. Then you can ask questions about that content. The tool reads and understands your documents, and it responds based solely on what they contain. It's like having an assistant who has read all your company's documentation. In this first example, I uploaded a contract. As it processes it, it shows me what it understood. Then I can ask questions about that contract. If the answer works for me, I can copy it or save it as a note. In the second example, I uploaded employee training material. Then I asked it some questions to see what it understood. You can also generate interactive quizzes. These quizzes are perfect for assessing whether someone has understood the material. They show the correct answer, the incorrect answer, and an explanation for each. You can also create flashcards. The question appears on one side, on the other side is the answer. You can even generate mind maps based on the documents. It's a very visual way to understand complex information. Now let's talk about email. Why keep organizing your inbox manually? Many emails are repetitive, and that task can be easily automated. That's where Shortwave comes in. Shortwave is an email client that replaces the Gmail interface with one designed for productivity. It uses artificial intelligence to organize conversations, prioritize important messages, and help you write replies faster. Let me show you two examples. In this first case, I have many unorganized emails. I asked Shortwave to sort them. In seconds, it proposes an optimal organization. I can accept or ignore it. Once finished, it shows me a summary of what it did. I can also ask it to show me only urgent emails, that is, those that need my immediate attention. In this second example, I ask it to summarize an email. It also suggests a ready-to-send reply. I can modify it a little, schedule the sending, or send it directly. Now let's do the math. ChatGPT costs $20. Canva costs $13. Shortwave costs $7. Tidio costs $29. In total, $69 per month for this entire stack. Here's how you could implement it. The first week, you use ChatGPT and Canva every day to build the habit. In the second week, you add Tidio and the calendar tool to improve communication with customers. In the third week, you add Shortwave and NotebookLM to optimize emails and documents. And in the fourth week, you refine everything and adjust details. This kit does not replace a complete CRM. For more complex sales, you will probably need tools such as HubSpot, Pipedrive, or Zoho. It also does not handle accounting. For that, there are solutions such as QuickBooks, Xero, or Zoho Books. And for complex automations, you may need tools such as Zapier or Make. It also does not replace industry-specific tools. For example, POS systems or job management software. This system is designed for businesses with 1 to 10 people. If you have 50 employees and more complex needs, you will probably need more advanced tools. But these tools take you from zero to competent in artificial intelligence very quickly. 7 tools, hundreds of hours saved, and all for less than $70 a month. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you want to learn about more tools that can help your business, visit our website.